Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing: a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Trace Thompson. He will lead this one off today.
Good afternoon for the Dodgers, center fielder Trace Thompson.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games. Strike 2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Called strike 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Corey Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Career line against Greinke comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
A line shot to third base, but no double play here as he's back in safely at third.
Batting second, right fielder Andrew Cole.
Digging in now, Andrew Cole. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. high in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One in the inning here for the guys in blue. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, center fielder, A.J.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Descalzo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 once more. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career line against Greinke. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And that's in there for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A little bouncer.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And another foul ball. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall. Splash right into the pool. solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryu.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive to left. Tomas is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson digs in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for the... Here's Yasmani Tomas, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
The shortstop.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Seager, the runner at second with one away. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the runner breaks for the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping up now, Alex Avila. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch on its way to Avila. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Toles, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Trace Thompson digs in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
Runners are at first and second with one away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Tomas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom. So striding in, Daniel Descalzo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Daniel Descalzo.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Tolles. 1 down. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A changeup over the inside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The next 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, left fielder, Matt.
Digging in, Matt Kemp. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Go to work. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now batting, Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Nick Ahmed hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. To short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 3. A high fastball is in there. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Trace Thompson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Ryu on at first, nobody out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
The batter, third baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Down the third baseline. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's Corey Seager, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Line towards center field. Pollard is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. On the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Descalso behind 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Jake Lamb standing in now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Popped him up. Bellinger waits on it. 2 down. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Tomas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Jansen comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Antonio Bastardo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kenley Jansen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Pollock to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Seager takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is ready now for the Diamondbacks. Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Nick Ahmed. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0 for 2 for him to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ahmed leads off first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Ketel Marte will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Rolled slowly to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, pitcher, Kenley Jansen.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a 1 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Dodgers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Hyunjin Ryu takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs, 19 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only